do. Hey everyone, just a sec here, I'm just gonna make sure everything's working right. It's one of those things I hate, is because like I can't really hear myself, so I just want like to make sure that my voice is actually coming through here. See if it's actually working properly here. Let me try this again. For some reason I wasn't actually able to watch my stream. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's working. Alright, so we're back with more Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I'm just on the patch notes here because I just want to look over because one of my favorite characters there with Freddy Krueger, he's getting a rework in his character, so I wanted to see what this was exactly there. I probably won't be on too long tonight, only maybe a couple hours at most. I'm just honestly, I've just had a long day. I'm pretty tired and just a bit mentally drained, and I still got stuff going, like I mentioned a couple times. I got stuff coming up ahead in a couple days, where Tuesday I'll be leaving early morning there to go out of town, and yeah, get some of the stuff done with my family member, and just making sure, yeah, they're all set up and everything before I get back really into this. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get another unboxing video. It'll be more another He-Man, and I haven't been able to get a chance to go outside and really look for any new TCG stuff. If I do luck out, maybe find something, maybe if I'm out tomorrow and see something, I'll pick it up and do extra video maybe then. But if not, I'll probably try to see when I'm out of town what I can find, because I'll be in a bigger city, so I'm hoping that there'll be much more selection, maybe even stop by a couple stores if I have time that I've wanted to check out up in this place there. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm just going to go over this quickly because I just wanted to see what the rework was that they did for the Nightmare or Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. But yeah, it's about base changes. Dream Snares, Dream Elements, both part of the base kit, have the ability to swap between the Dream Snares and Dream Pallets. Dream Snares are now a ground projectile. More details below. Dream Pallets can be ruptured from a distance. Dream projection can now be used on completed generators. Okay. So Dream World, minor visual improvements to Dream World. Improved clarity when the nearest survivor is asleep. Survivors in the Dream World are oblivious but hears lullaby. Survivors performing a healing action on a sleeping survivor or while being asleep are revealed with killer instinct. Oh, that's actually interesting. Survivors wake up when put in the dying state. Dream Snares. Press the power button to charge a Dream Snare over 0.35 seconds. Or charge update type on 1 Dream Snare forward. Dream Snares move at 12 meters a second. Dream Snares have a maximum range of 18 meters. Dream Snares go through walls and fall slopes, but not to go off ledges, such as a second floor drop down. That's actually interesting, though, because since they can go through walls and they can follow slight slopes, you could actually use that then to your advantage. That's actually nice. It's actually similar to the Dark Lord's Hellfire pillars, basically. It's actually cool that they have that, because that's one of the things I hate with a lot of the killers, is that a lot of the killers need more... They need more abilities that allow them to punish, basically, players that want to keep abusing either window vaults and stuff like that, because while they try to put things in the game that, like, make it so like either anti-interference blocks them or something else happens so they can't use them all the time, there still is a little bit of an issue with this, I find, in the game, where some players just are able to have like two window vaults or two something else that's very close together, and the issue with that is that then they can go through one vault, they can loop around, go through the other, and because there's this a significant enough time delay when they're doing this action in between the two there, the entity doesn't really block it because it can't really tell that the game really can't tell that they are abusing the same window vault over and over again because it's not happening quick enough. But yeah. But yeah, Dreamsters add 30 seconds to an awake survivor's sleep meter. That's cool. Dreamsters inflicts a 12% hindered penalty for 5.5 seconds. Oh my god, okay. So the hindered penalty, that will be so good because that's a status I feel like needs to be in more Killer's kits because that's been a complaint for a while among Killer players, is that there's so many perks that survivors can take that really buff their movement speed to a point where some of them can just run almost the whole game. And even though there's supposed to be effects like exhaustion that's supposed to take away that speed boost, then they add in other perks that kind of buff that either downtime to make it really seem non-existent, or they have other things to basically give them enough time to recover, and it becomes an issue where they basically almost have like I know some people will say, like, for example, almost like 125 or 150% move speed the entire time, and you can counteract it sometimes for the most part with certain killers like Ghostface or Michael Myers, where, you know, they can have a bit of a speed boost. Even the Legion can sometimes be good in that area, but it still very much becomes an issue where against majority of the killers that don't have a way to trap or try to stop that from happening, they basically get screwed. Dream Snares have a 7-second cooldown, which is good to have because, I mean, with how much they've changed this and how much it seems like they've buffed this part, it's important to have that long cooldown, I feel, because otherwise they would use it too much and then it would probably be a little bit overboard, and you know what, they'll probably still change this again. Dream pallets. Press the power button to enter pallet focus mode. Tap the attack button to spawn a dream pallet at valid pallet locations up to 24 meters away. The number can be up to 8 dream pallets. Whoa, that's a lot. While in pallet, target a dream pallet within 20. Tap the attack button to rupture it. After a point found burst of blood, rupture adds 60 seconds to an awake survivor's sleep meter. Wow, that's a long time. Rupture injured sleeping survivors. Rupture has a range of 3.5 meters. Rupture has a Rupture has a 1.5 second cooldown. Rupture cannot be cancelled by any means. Dream pallets can be dropped by survivors and can stun the nightmare, but will explode in blood. Improved visibility on dream pallets. Huh. So that'll be interesting. I don't know if the dream pallets, if that'll be a good or not. I mean, the 60 seconds to an awake survivor's sleep meter, that's good in a way that if you do get someone set up on one, because, you know, survivors should be able to see it, I think, and they should be able to easily juke it or use it to their advantage. But if they, for some reason, don't because they're just so consumed in the chase, this is good in a way that it basically punishes the survivor for making that mistake, which, you know, they should have more punishments for them like that. I don't know about the second cooldown, the 1.5 second cooldown. I get they're probably doing that in a point so that way you can set off multiple ones. But with how quick chases typically go, I think the 1.5 second cooldown might be a bit much. It might be better with like a 2.5 second cooldown, because the way I see it is that if you use Rupture, it's not like missing a normal basic attack, so you use it to activate it. That should already damage them. By the time you catch up to them, you should be able to down them with a melee attack. So I think having a 2.5 second cooldown would be better, because, well, the other reason why too is that, you know, if you're chasing multiple survivors, you're not just either downing multiple of them or knocking them down very easily and very quickly with this effect. if for some reason you manage to get more than one sleeping survivor. He's really meant more as a stalker. That's what his sleep mode, his dream world is meant to do. He's meant to basically single out a single person and basically make them only go into your world, so they can't be interactive really with other players. But yeah. Dream protection can be used on unrepaired, partially repaired, completed, and block generator any moment during the trial. Dream protection can be used on sleeping survivors healing in the dream world. Any of the healers or the one being healed, the nightmare appears within 12 meters of the location. Oh, excuse me. Press and hold the ability button for more than 0.5 seconds to perform dream protection. While charging dream protection, nightmare's movement speed is increased to 3.86 meters a second. While charging dream protection, the nightmare can see the order of the hostile to which he will teleport. Dream protection takes 2.5 seconds, was 4 seconds. Dream protection can be cancelled by releasing the ability button early. Cancelling early incurs the full cooldown. Upon completion, survivors within 8 meters are revealed with killer instinct for 3 seconds and gain 15 seconds on their sleep meter. Dream protection has a 30-second cooldown, was 45 seconds. So I think that's actually probably fair for the ability. It seems very fast, like the actual use of it. It does decrease his speed, which I think is fair, because since he's teleporting right beside somewhere, it should be used in a way that as soon as he uses it, he's basically getting the drop on the, like he's going to be chasing them right away. The cooldown is something that I think would be a little bit of contentious. I'll have to check his add-ons. He probably has add-ons that reduce the cooldown, so 30 seconds might still be fine, but it honestly could be to a point where maybe that cooldown might need to be a little bit lower, because I know even with newer characters like the Dark Lord from Castlevania Chapter 8, his teleportation in his bat form is pretty fast, and like he can shapeshift fast too, and like there's people who do use that. They use the different abilities from between his teleport add-on and also his shapeshift add-on, so that way he cannot just teleport there very quickly, but then he can also transform very quickly and initiate a chase right after he gets there. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. Like I said, I think the movement speed decrease is fine, because, you know, him being a little slower after that, I think that's fair, because the main purpose of it is to basically catch someone by surprise and hit them. And there is a couple perks, like I can't remember the name of it right now, that I usually use on the Dark Lord, but it basically makes you undetectable. If you use that first and go undetectable while you're using an ability, it might delay after you teleport the second or two before your terror radius actually identifies that you're coming there. And I think that could be advantageous in the way that you can really get the drop on someone before they even realize that you're actually there. I'll have to test that to see if that does work. There's also perks too that I think there is perks that give Oblivious, which would also work in your favor for that dream teleport, because then hopefully the survivors that you teleport there actually won't even know you're there, because they don't. Oblivious basically makes it so that way they can't register the terror radius or can't register the killer is nearby at all. Alarm clock says wake up. Sleeping survivors can use any alarm clock to wake up. Was a specific alarm clock usually on the other side of the map. Using an alarm. So I think what they're talking about here is that what they're probably going to do now is that they're probably going to do like what they did with some of the other characters, that they introduce these little other basically little stations you could use, like Jigsaw. When you have Amanda from Jigsaw, when you use her as a character, she has the little games that you can play that are set up in boxes that your character can do to remove the bear trap from your head, and there's like a couple other things like that too. Characters that have stuff like that set up. So probably what they're going to do is that they're probably going to have multiple alarm clocks around the map, not just one set one. That's good in a way that the killer doesn't just camp it, and then it gives the survivors more options to do it with. But also too, you know, like a lot of those things, they make noise, so you still have to be careful. You have to watch what it is. So using an alarm clock grants sleep immunity for 30 seconds. Using an alarm clock causes to go on a global 45-second cooldown, which prevents anyone from using it. So, wake up interactions. Snap, snap, clap, clap. Always takes 5 seconds. Would increase with each waking up interaction. The wake up interaction has priority over the healing interaction. So, a couple things with that. Sleep immunity, I think that's fine for 30 seconds. Generally, a match will go on for about, if it's pretty fairly sided, I would say about 20 minutes. Sometimes it can be less, they can be 10 if the players are more mismatched. And one side seems to be really better than the other. But generally 20 minutes, I would say, is probably about fair for a match. So 30 seconds, not that big. 45-second global cooldown. I think honestly, depending if they have more, I don't know if they have more alarm clocks or not. I'm assuming they have more alarm clocks on the map, with the way the first line described it. But if that's the other thing, I don't know. See, if they do have more than one alarm clock, I think having a 60-second or even a minute and a half cooldown is better. And the only reason why I say that is because if you had, like, let's say 6 or 8 alarm clocks on the map, you should get punished if you have to go to those alarm clocks that much to wake players up. Like, there's just no, like, yeah, if there's one alarm clock, 45 seconds, fine. If there's more than one alarm clock, a minute to a minute 30, because yeah, you should be punished if you have to keep constantly waking people up that bad, because obviously the killer is doing his job and they're not doing well. So wake up interaction has priority of the healing interaction. I will say this right now, that needs to be a thing for so many interactions in this damn game. There's been so many times to be healed, but it's like, this generator's almost done, let's finish the generator first, then you can heal. Because I just hate it, because there's some people who aren't good with the skill checks, and obviously they might make you character cry out in pain when they're trying to heal you. And the other thing is too, is that, like, a lot of people do the healing at such inopportune times, and it's like, if you have to do something else first, or you should do something else first, do it. And the other thing I don't like too is that sometimes I have to move my character around and kind of struggle to break out of the healing if someone starts doing it to me just randomly, like out in the open or something. And I wish there was a button I could just hit to even be like, cancel healing, like for me as a person being healed. Because there's times that people will try to start healing me, and it's like, it's not a good time to start healing me. Like, they'll pull you off the hook and they'll start trying to heal you on the hook, right there, right in front of the hook. And it's like, no, run the fuck away very far first, then we'll do the healing. But yeah. So add-ons, okay, so they did change a bunch of the add-ons, so we'll see here too. So increase the size of Dream Snare by 10%, new Garden Rake. Decrease the Dream Palette Retro Delay by 10%, new. Okay, that's interesting. I'm surprised they actually put that in there, because I think the Dream Palette is actually probably really good with where it is at the timing. Kids Drawing, increase the amount of sleep gained from Dream abilities by 10%. Sheep Block, increase the alarm cooldown by 10%. Wait, Sheep Block, increase the alarm clock cooldown by 10. Oh, okay, yeah, increase the cooldown. Okay, never mind. Prototype Clause, decrease Dream Snare charge time by 10%. Cat Block, Decrease Dream Protection's cooldown by 10%. Outdoor Rope, increase the speed at which Dream Snares travel by 15%. That one will probably be like, I hate to say it, that'll probably be like an add-on everyone will have to use, because the Dream Snares, with the way they seem, it seems like they're the go-to ability probably to use, so that will probably be, the Outdoor Rope will probably be like a necessary add-on if you play this killer, I feel like now. Increase the time it takes for survivors to perform the wake-up action by 2 seconds. Decrease the sleep immunity by 20% after a survivor uses an alarm clock new. That might be useful. It really depends. Getting a 20% debuff to your sleep immunity means you can put them away asleep faster. On the other hand, too, it's also almost kind of telling a killer player that you are that terrible that you need the add-on to help nerf a survivor so that way you can get them. It's weird. Unicorn Block increases the Dream Palette Rupture range by 0.5 meters. That one actually might be good. That might be useful because, you know, if you are just only because of the fact well, actually I should, no, that's the rupture range. Okay, that's the rupture range, not the palette range where you can get, yeah, so that actually probably will be useful because just on the off chance that someone's just a little bit fast, you can probably catch them in that rupture easier. Blue Dress. Dream Snares no longer move. Dream Snares have a lifetime of 8 seconds. Only one Dream Snare can be placed at a time. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use that. I would probably sooner take a cooldown reduction than take something like that. I mean, they're not bad because you can place one down, obviously, as like a trap. But like, the fact you can only use one at a time, if you want to do something like that and play a trapper, don't even play the Nightmare. Play the actual trapper, like with the bear traps and stuff. For like I mean, like there's no point in having. I don't know why they make stuff like that, because I mean it gives you something else to use that ability for, and you don't have to skill shot it, because then you can just have people run towards it. But also at the same time too, it's like, do you want like one Dream Snare at a time can be placed? It's like, I don't understand why they do that. Make it at least two. Make it at least two. Make it something useful where, you know, you can at least put down one somewhere else. I mean, especially as a lifetime of 8 seconds. Like, I mean, that's nothing. That is just nothing for a lifetime. Bear traps. Play the trapper. Use bear traps. Don't mess around with using that stupid add-on. It's a waste. Nancy's Masterpiece decreases Dream Protection's cooldown by 10% after hitting survivor with the Dream ability. I mean, that could be good for like if you're doing a chase on someone and you want to hit multiple people, but you have to remember too, you still get the nerf to your movement speed. So the issue with that is that you're still going to be running slow after you do the teleport. And I personally probably wouldn't do a double teleport, because I would rather follow up after I hit someone and try to get them than try to go for another target or try to get ahead, really. I don't know. Jump rope, increase the hinder penalty during... Oh, good. Increase the hinder penalty during duration when a survivor... Hello! Not too much. Just going through the patch notes for the Nightmares changes. Increase the hinder penalty duration when a survivor is caught by a Dream Snare by 0.5 seconds. That's a little bit... I mean... Probably would like it better at like a second or something, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's already a little bit of a long hinder penalty they had for it. Paint thinner. When a survivor drops a Dream Palette revealed in Killer Instinct for 6 seconds, unlocking the ability to use Dream Protection on that survivor while they are revealed. This dream production charges 100% faster. I'm not like 100% new. I used to stream with part of a group several years ago, but I just started doing my own stuff again now. So I do usually horror games every week on Fridays, and then I do like mostly other like unboxings for TCG and toys and stuff that I do for a video each week. Paint thinner when a survivor draws stream plot reveal. Yeah. Paint thinner I can see actually being a good item because since you can use it on the dream protection on the actual survivor when they're revealed, it's actually not too bad, especially since he gets Killer Instinct with a couple other abilities too. There's already a teleport. So actually, that one there, Paint Thinner, could work with... Yeah, Nancy's Masterpiece, probably. Synergize them, you can probably chase them very easily. Z-Block, survivors hit by Dream Center or Dream Pillar revealed for 3 seconds. Swing chains, after use of your protection, blocks all window vaults within... Okay, there we go. There's finally something that's nice. So this is one thing I wish they put on more killers. We need more vault blocks. Because like I said, there's been a lot of issue with a long time with a lot of survivor players. They know how to kind of mess up the game's logic, because the entity is supposed to automatically block window vaults and stuff after someone uses it repeatedly. But yeah, they just don't know how to do that properly. Oh, thanks for that, Elowen. What do you mean, like customized? Like, are you talking like graph, like editing, or what? Class photo. Survivors in the dream world are revealed with Killer Instinct while opening the gates. Grants the ability to use dream prediction on exit gates. Oh, finally. That's another thing that we need more of. We need more exit gate blocks. Because there's been a lot of times that people will camp, they'll have 1 or 2 players either on both gates, and they'll just wait to see which ones they can open, and then usually when you go to the one, they'll get the other one open. And it's a bit annoying. Dracula, at least, he has his ultra rare add-on with Alucard's shield. And that helps quite a bit because it creates the Hellfire Pillars, and it basically punishes them for camping on the gate because they might try to run out there last second and just basically go down injured or into a dying state. But we need more abilities like this that'll just allow you to get right to the exit gates very quickly. Pill bottle. Each time a survivor wakes up, they fall asleep 10% faster, up to a maximum of 50%. Actually, it could be pretty good, because you need to keep them in the dream world to get your kills with them. Reveal the aura of survivors in the dream world. They are further from 32 meters away. Increase each survivor's sleep meter by 50%. Ooh! That one is probably going to be the ultra rare. And that actually would be useful because there's not many, I don't think actually there is any add-ons or perks that actually do an ability like this where you actually see players the further away they are. Because usually it's always that you see them within a certain area around you, not actually, yeah. That's actually useful. Black box. Exit gates are blocked for sleeping survivors 15 seconds after the area opened. As applicable when recently opened, this update also makes a trigger when they fall asleep after the exit gates have opened. So that could be useful. So I mean, like, there's always a certain perks and add-ons that it's more about punishing players that I don't want to say try to help other survivors, but it's one of the easiest ways I think as a killer to get some free kills or sacrifices after a match seems like it's already going to end is that the exit gates are powered on, but they don't want to leave anyone behind, so you can kind of play with that in a way to kind of bait them to come back for their teammates and then down them or trap them too. Oh, so they changed some of the perks too. Huh. Killer beasts of prey. When you gain bonus for the time, you gain undetectable for 30, 35, 40 seconds new. Gain 30, 40, 50% more blends or actions in the hunter category removed. What? Oh, I can actually see that new perk being, I can see that being nerfed so quickly. That's a long time, to be honest, to get undetectable status for. That is a very long time, like 30, 35, 40 seconds, like that's a very, very long time. Especially for the fact that it's, especially just because it's like, yeah, that's a very, very long time. Like, I mean, usually most people gain the undetectable status through standing still. Oh, thanks, Lauren. I'll check that out too. Fire up. For each generated play, I gain a 4, 5, 6% stackable speed bonus to picking up, dropping, vaulting, damaging units, pick up pallets, regular balls for the remainder of the trial. Was 3.54%. That's fair. That's actually more in line with equal to how most of the perks for the survivor side. Most of the perks of the survivor side usually capped out at 6% on their third tier, so that's actually a little bit more fair in regards to that. Remember me, each time your session loses a health state, gain 1 token up to 3, 4, 5 was 2, 3, 4. For each token, increase the opening time of the exit gates by 6 seconds, up to a maximum of 18, 14. Oh, nice. Finally, again, more punishment for the exit gates. Loving that, because that's what we need. We need more punishment for survivors taking their time opening the exit gates, because there's a lot of times they purposely, they'll camp kind of near them, but they won't open them right away. They'll just run around back and forth and do part opens. I would actually love to see a perk or effect, and it would probably be considered too strong, but because there's a bad issue where a lot of survivors will open a gate part way, like get it up to almost about the second or third light just right before the gate opens, and then they'll stop, and then they'll bait the killer away, then they'll come back and finish it off and run away. I think there needs to be a perk or something where that timer, that charge that they've already done on the opening of the gates, basically starts going down after it hasn't been touched for so many seconds. But something like that might be too strong, some people might figure. Survivor Vigil. Affects survivors in 16 meters was 8 meters. Recovered from blindness, broken, exhausted, exposed, hemorrhage, hindered, mangled, and oblivious. 30, 35, 40% faster. Okay, so that's going to cause a huge issue, because like I said earlier, that's one of the things that so many killer players are pissed with, is that survivors got all these perks. And even this one here, increase the speed at which you open the exit gates by 8, 10, 12, 5, new perk. And it's like, this is the one thing that so many killer players are getting pissed with, is that it seems like every time survivors get perk changes, they always get these very strong buffs that are a little bit ridiculous, because like with this one here, like this affects all survivors within 16 meters. And you can get 40% faster recovery from exhausted. One of the most annoying statuses to deal with as a killer, because exhausted is basically supposed to punish survivors who constantly are trying to use their speed boost, constantly trying to do this, and then they keep adding in ways for them to get out of that status faster. And it's annoying because killers are dealing with now survivors who are running most of the match at 125 to 150% speed for most of their match or most of their chases. And then after this person already basically speeds away, then they basically are supposed to get stuck with this, something like this exhausted stat, but now they don't. Because now, you know, even if it said like, oh, well, you still get like 120 second, you get a 40-second timer on it, it's like, if you recover 40% faster, I mean, what the hell's the point of having that exhaustion debuff now if people are just going to be able to recover from it easier? And even with this, like, I mean, you know, opening for each survivor still alive, increase the speed at which you open the gates by 8, 10, 12.5%. Like, I mean, that's kind of absurd because, I mean, so if you have 4 players alive, they basically get, yeah, well, because what is that? That's 12, 48. So yeah, they get a 50% speed bonus to opening the exit gates for having all 4 survivors alive still. That's ridiculously too fast. Features, deep wound visibility improvements, add dupes on the mending. So that one is actually a fair change to put in, because I will admit there was a lot of times that some people didn't realize that they had a bad wound where they were bleeding out from or hemorrhaging or something else was going on. So having this to actually notify a player visually at least that there's something wrong, I think that's good. Have outfits, and the outfits, oh yeah, the outfits are already changed. Normalize action progress before hooking. Survivor no longer uses the progress bar. Definitely no longer progress bar. Oh, that's okay. So I think what they mean by no progress bar, I think they mean like when you're hooking a survivor, usually it shows like a little bar at the bottom that goes across from left to right. I think they're just meaning that doesn't display anymore. This one, I'm glad that they did a change for the color for the generator change, because I will admit, like, there was times I was playing as a killer with some of the aura perks for the generators. It was very hard to tell which one I was looking at sometimes, if it was a completed generator or if it was just the generator that I'm seeing the aura of because of an effect happening. And there was many times I ran over there, and then next thing you know, I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, it's done, whatever, like, so. And vice versa for the survivors too, if you have certain perks on, but yeah. That's cool, you can actually search for perks now. I like how they put in the bug fixes here, bots. So, I don't know what they fixed for bots. Bots usually will happen is that if a player joins a match, and then for whatever reason they quit, they get kicked or whatever else happens, they get replaced by an AI bot for the rest of the match. Now, I'm hoping for the bug fix for the bot. This is a huge issue, and I found this so many times on the survivor side, but basically what happens is that if you downed a bot as a killer, then that bot will follow all the way over until the player or whatever, like, that it needs to revive itself or whatever with, it'll basically lead the killer right to a player, a live player. And it was annoying because the bots don't have any, like, the bots will work on generators, which is fine, but for the healing mechanics, the bots don't really understand the difference between what's right and what's wrong. So sometimes the bot could lead a killer all the way over to you because you're injured and is going to try to heal you. Vice versa, if the bot is injured or in the dying state, it could sometimes actually run all the way over to a player and basically lead the killer to you. And a lot of killers found this out and was actually using it, which was kind of annoying. Oh, actually, I want to go kill her because I want to play the Nightmare, see what his new stuff. But yeah, it was pretty annoying. Because then basically the bot was just basically like acting like a bloodhound and leading the killer right to someone. I'm going to go in the archives quickly because I want to see what they add in here. I guess that's the new tome, Anguish. I actually just finished up the other night there. I should have streamed it just randomly, but I did finish up my Castlevania Battle Pass, so I got all my stuff for that, including the Soma Cruz Deep Rift skin level 85, and I got the Dark Lord one too, which the Dark Lord one looks really nice. Love it. Oh, not too bad. Oh my god. I don't know why that's making me like some Leather Daddy Chris Angel shit. This is like looking like a mix of like kind of like some more like kind of leather looks, and then what's it called, Hellraiser, kind of making me think, or maybe Silent Hill too, I guess, with some of the like a mix of like yeah, it's giving me a bit of a mix of like Silent Hill and Hellraiser. These aesthetics. Is that yeah, maybe it's supposed to be a head, I don't know. I was just looking there first. Oh yeah, and there's these ones. Yeah, definitely kind of a mix of like Hellraiser and Silent Hill kind of look. Got like the chains and like kind of the spikes and everything, and then the leather. Actually makes me think, you know, they did a crossover with shit. I'm trying to think now. Crap, which one was? Let's go bundles here. It's probably, you know. Oh no, it wouldn't be in bundle, it'd be under collections. I'm like having a brain fart here. I'm trying to remember the names because it was two different metal bands that they did collabs with for this. Oh yeah, Iron Maiden, that's who they did, and Slipknot, that's what it was. Yeah, because they did, with Iron Maiden, it's old Eddie. Which I love, and then Slipknot is mainly for the Legion. But then they also have a bunch of different masks and stuff too. Oh, some of these are actually for the other characters. So I guess they did this one for the Legion, and then yeah, a couple of these are for the other characters, the masks. But yeah. But yeah, I was just thinking though, with the way that that new Battle Pass looks, they need to do a Guar. themed collection. That would be really cool. Ooh, what do I want to take? Let's fire it up. Actually, where is... I don't need that one, I don't care. Oh, it did anyways, automatically. Oh, line grass, there you go. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't think they changed this perk, but I might use that. Oh, there we go. Wondering when I'd see that. Wow, I actually got... I'm actually surprised by that. I actually got the 3 rarest things on this one without it taking them. That's surprising. Oh, nice. Oh, that's all I can take right now. Okay, let's get rid of these perks again and just see what we have here to work with. So, I want to take that exit gate one. Yeah, Blood Warden. This is what I usually like taking. I usually like taking Unrelenting plus Sloppy Butcher, so I can deal like a lot of attacks and yeah. Steal one. With the way this is, I think I'm gonna play into the exit gate, so I'll take that with the Remember Me. actually, yeah, because there's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Because then I already have an obsession. Yeah, because that places on the totems, right? So I'll take dominance, because then I want to play into the totems there. Definitely want to take swinging chains just because of that block. I'm going to take a cat block to reduce the cooldown. And then just because I'm testing this, I'm going to take Black Ward just so I don't lose those items right away since I only have one of each of them. And we'll see how this works. Oh. I hate whenever I see Resident Evil characters as survivors because they most likely have already maxed out a Leon, which means they probably have a flashbang perk. So I just have to be careful. I don't have Lightborn unlocked yet. I don't like taking really immunity perks like that just because for the most part with flashlights and flashbangs, if you just turn around or know how to juke between the walls, you won't get affected by them. There was only one match I had where I did record. I'm going to send it into behavior and be like, hey, look, this is stupid. And actually that match, I think that they abused it so much with the flashbangs. I think that the match was auto-kicked or auto-finished by the, I think it just got, kicked out automatically or something. But... yeah. Like I said, I'll probably do this game still for this week, maybe next week too, and then I'll move in because there is a couple other games and horror games and stuff too I want to get into. But I'll probably still come back to this one event every so often because I do like playing it for the most part, and then it's also nice too to just get the break from other games, from trophy hunting and stuff. Try to see if I can get one of them now before I go into Dream World. Oh, perfect. My notification is already working. So it looked like it, or was that something else there? This is different chase music. I'm not sure if that was. Helping injured hunt down survivors 3 times or hindered. Okay. Well, I don't usually use the hindered status too much, so that makes sense. Man, I wasn't seeing too many. I think that one of them must have took the perk to spread these things apart further. Because I was like trying to... Okay, that's still in regression. Now, I think I might be able to... Can I chart? Actually, do you know what? I never thought about that. With the Dream Snare, actually, if I used it in a way... With the drop, you could probably drop it right in front of a hook. I did not see where she went to. Where Ada went to, I mean. Yeah, they're trying to finish this one up because it's almost... Oh, is that a boon totem? There she is. I was gonna say, I know I heard her. Ah, she got away. I didn't want to go the other way because of that stupid pallet. She's down. She did go down. If I don't hear her. What the hell? I don't... Maybe she fell after jumping this. That was weird. Oh, there she is, right there. Nope. You. It's like I'm getting one of these guys in the basement. Third gun. Sure, I was gonna say she'll probably be able to struggle out. I need to get the. I might need to take the Iron Lord perk, Iron Grip perk. I mean, because it's very obvious that they're wiggling out too much. Easy. Shit. They might be leaving her knowing that she's gonna... They're trying to get healed now. Yep, they healed each other. I figured they were gonna do that. Nope, the other one got away. Nope, and now since she's the last one, there we go. So I'll need to play with him more, because I don't remember him working this way before his rework. Because I'm pretty sure the Dream World, when you used to do it, it used to be an actual like it was like a separate thing that you did and you went into, and then you could pull them into there and you could attack them, but then the regular characters were all separated. But now it seems like it's both kind of merged. I don't know. I'll have to look up like old gameplay of Freddy and just see like how he worked. It's been a long time since I played him, very long time. But it feels very different than how I remember. Wait. Oh, there we go. I was like, why am I not teleporting? why would you start crawling away when you know I'm just gonna pick you up again? Frig. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take the Iron Grip perk because seems like they're struggling out way too easy. Where the hell did they run to? I don't even see any marks or anything. Did they seriously go back there again? No, they didn't. I guess it lets you teleport to completed generators too. Why is it not working, the pallet focus? Maybe it only works on certain ones. Yeah, that one's completed. That's why I hate, like, it's not showing the completed ones with the... Yeah, one of them just stopped. I just heard them working on it. I think their skin is messing up because it showed, I seen Soma and then it... Oh, did I put the other one asleep or something, or are they using the clock? Because it looks like they have a sleep timer on them. Yeah, that sounds like it's regressing still. Well, that explains why I was confused. There's actually two of them. With one's using Soma, the other one's using Alucard. Well, they're both using Alucard, but one's using the Soma skin. I was wondering why. I kept looking at them like, wait, why is one... Definitely gonna need to try to change stuff or try to get used to Freddy now. Because I remember Freddy being much more of a stalker than this, and it doesn't seem like he's working exactly the same. See, now that's the good thing about his Dream Snare. You can stun someone with it and use it to, They're probably finishing up on this one down there. If they aren't pulling her. Or they're healing each other. Yeah, they're healing each other. I might need to take a teleport cooldown add-on or something, because I don't like how if you accidentally cancel your teleport, it like doesn't even recharge it quicker, it just like gets rid of the thing. Oh, down a survivor from the oblivious status. I'm not used to playing with this many status effects, so it's kind of weird. Nice. Got him in the stair. I know Alucard's still nearby here. Nice. I'm gonna teleport back over here. So they know they're in a bit of a bad spot now, because now they can't as easily fix things. And this other one's hiding. I'm gonna check these lockers. Oh. I'm just gonna alert to one of them. See, this is one thing you never want to do as survivors. See, they put all three of their last generators very close together. And the issue with that is that it means like I can go between these three generators very quickly, especially if I have them regressed. You'll make it that much harder for them. So obviously I know, because he just healed himself, he either broke into a chest or... So he's either broke inside a chest, or the other teammate healed him. Okay, this one regressed back enough so it stopped. That's good. I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe they're hoping to wait out the time limit and just get the exit gates open. One of them could also be camping too if they already know where the hatches are gonna spawn. Oh yeah, see, they're just down here. There's scratch marks. There he is. I already know the other one's hiding, but that's all I need to do. I just need to get him out of hiding, so I know where both of them are. No, that's what they're doing. Yeah, so they probably know kind of where the hatch is. Or maybe they chose, I didn't pay attention to the offerings. Maybe they took a hatch offering for the hatch, because if he's trying to sacrifice himself, he's trying to give this other person the easy win, so at least one of them gets out. That could be what's going on too. He could have been purposely I got 3 of them, but he'll probably go into the end game before I can find this dude. With my luck, he'll probably go into the end game just as I find him, and then he escapes through the hatch. But he's definitely not going for the generators. He's just waiting for the hatch to open. I wonder if he's camping out in the basement. I never thought about that. Basement inside a basement. See, this would be one of the times here when you have a person who's just hiding like this the entire time. It'd be really useful to have the perks so you can actually hear where they are from, like, either the crows or from the NT. I think because there's only one generator left and they haven't gone that, I think the game's taking a long time before it opens a hatch or anything or powers it automatically. Almost like a... Wait. I hear the hatch. He might be on the hatch waiting. Where the hell's the hatch? I hear it. I don't see it though. There it is. There we go. The only thing I hate about a match like this is that... No, that's downstairs. I don't want to go downstairs. I can't really, He's probably at this one. If he's not, he's at the other one. Find out. Wait, where am I going? What the hell's the exit gates? There and there. Oh, up there. Shit, he's probably gonna escape. There he is. That's the only good thing about the Dream Snare. The Dream Snare, I can actually just pause him for a sec here. Nope, he fell down. There he is. Yeah, I knew he was going to try to go for the store again. Not enough time. He wasted way too much time hiding. That's sad too. If he didn't actually wait for that entire time to hide, he probably could have got out through that exit hatch. See if I could have got a sacrifice on him too. I probably would have got all 4 iridescent medals. Oh, that's why they had the one heal there. Anti-hermic syringe. Yeah. That explains the quick heal. I actually think about making a build one time before distressing, just because it'd be an interesting perk to have with the increased terror radius. So now, oh, this one. So I took dominance only just because it's a good protection to make sure there's a totem higher for this. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna switch that for the iron grip perk. Where is it? Oh, iron grasp. There it is. Actually, was working on the hillbilly some before there. I think I'll do one more match with Freddy, then I'll go into, since I got the movement Mori, and then I'll go into probably one more match after with the hillbilly before I get off for tonight. Like I said earlier at the start of this, I'm just tired today. Just a long day, and then also just mentally, just like a little bit drained, just because with everything going on and trying to get prep and stuff for next week when I'm gone away. I'm gonna wait a sec. Because I'm thinking about teleporting right to over there. Not really giving me one, but maybe I have to charge my teleport. Oh, there's an... skill charge fast enough. Something I need to get used to, because I'm used to using the Dark Lord. With the Dark Lord, you can get your skills charged, like, or see the scent marks, I mean, and stuff, like the blood marks and whatever, scratches, a lot easier and for longer. Most likely they're way over here. I was right, they were in one of the two places. That just scared the shit out of him. I figured they had to be one of these ones over here. Oh, this one I'm chasing, they have a broken status. That's awesome to know. I waste my time, honestly, chasing this. Oh shit, I almost got him. Yep, there we go. I thought that one I was chasing had the broken status, but I guess not. Oh, there's two of them here. Yeah, they're going for the hook. See, the cool thing is about this, I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna bait them over because with my Dream Strike, my Dream Snare, it actually pauses them. So they probably don't realize that. I seen it for a second there. I seen they were healing each other, but I don't know where they went to. Fuck's sake. What's he doing? Does he know where the hatch is? Is that why? Bullshit. I think what needs to happen with Dream Snare, I think they need to make it so that way they don't have as well control of their character. Like, it needs to either reverse the controls or make it so, like, they can't move in a straight line as easy. Yeah, lightweight, that's why I couldn't find the one. That's why their scratches weren't coming in easy. Oh, they had that one there, the aura thing, yeah. I wish this one with the Sable Ward perk, I wish they would actually either change it or they would make it in a way that there's some perks that I feel need to be survivor specific. Like, I mean, they need to be that character only. Same with killers. There's a couple perks that are just broken in a way if you can use them with other things. So like with this one here, it reduces the charges on all the generators after they do it, to repair it. And it's a very strong perk that takes place on all the generators on the map, and it does take like 60 seconds, but I mean a minute's nothing if you do it right. The issue with this perk though is that after you unlock a character, you get them to Prestige, you can put their perks from Prestige 1, Prestige 2, Prestige 3 equal to Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 onto any other character unlock. The Sable's perk is that there's no notification basically that someone is using Sable's perk. You don't know it. So you won't know enough to check the basement, because most survivors are not going to go to the basement. They do not want to be anywhere near there. But that in lies the issue, in that because since you don't know that someone might have Sable's perk, you can't be really checking the basement every time, and the basement's not really easily accessible to every killer. So I think that's something that they need to change with those kind of perks. I think those perks need to... I think they need to make them so that way they're no longer shared. They need to be... It needs to be a unique perk that only that character has. That way, if you do see someone playing as that character, like if someone's playing as Sable, then you obviously know that they're probably most likely using our perk, and you know to check the basement. And it adds in another meta layer to the game that it's kind of missing because, you know, that's one thing that's different with this compared to other games where you have, you know, very meta builds, is that there's so many perks in the game, and there's so many different abilities and combos and stuff that people can use that are meta. It's really hard to tell, like, you know, what someone might have to really counteract it. And, you know, let's face it, like, you can't be RNG and have a 4v1 game and just have the person who's by themselves, even though they're the killer and they should have advantages, they shouldn't be to the point where they can't discern what a character might be doing, what they have on ability unlocked. And there's some people who even use the same perks. I've faced survivors where all of them have all the exact same perk loadout, and it makes it almost impossible to play the game against them, because since they're all stacked with like a certain loadout, you're basically stuck where you can't even catch them in chases, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it makes it very hard to play against them. And there's also some perks too, like the Lightborn, which, you know, like I said, it helps with flashes and stuff. I've never unlocked it, never cared to unlock it or do it. I've been doing it kind of slowly, but wrong one to go properly. But yeah, it's weird. It's just weird because, like, it's a perk that's really it's necessary, but if you take it and no one has those things, it's completely useless, and it makes you waste a perk slot. And I don't think perks should be aligned like that. I think, if anything, I think they should reformat some of those perks, like Lightborn, for example. I think Lightborn should give you a minor aura ability. But the like if you take your reduction, you can't be flashed or you can't be whatever. But it should give you something else or something other reason why to have it. Even if someone doesn't have a flashbang, even if someone doesn't have a flashlight, there should be another reason to take that perk that to, like, at least make it seem useful. And with those ones, like I said, with like Sable's perk, it should be a perk that not everyone can take. It should just be unique to Sable, because if someone wants to run Sable's perk and they want to run that build, they don't have to use another character to do it. They can run Sable, they can still have her perk, they can still take all those other shared perks from those other characters. But all it does is that it gives players an identifier as to what that person might do. Because when you look at other games that are structured like this, where they have either unique characters or heroes and stuff like that, in competitive scene, like from League of Legends to Rainbow Six Siege, even to stuff like Marvel Rivals and Overwatch and stuff, like, they all have, in their sense, when someone takes a certain character, you know typically how that person's going to play that character. You usually know if there's custom items or custom weapons or stuff that they can take to accent that character. You usually know generally what the builds are that they're going to be using. But with this, you don't get that as much, because outside the killers, like, you know, if as soon as you find out who the killer is, you usually know right away, yeah, this killer, they're doing that particular thing, they're using this thing. But with the survivors, you don't get that. And I think that's one of the biggest things that's a fault of this game. I just hate that a lot. By the way, too, on the Hillbilly here, I do have a large terror radius. So, like, a lot of them you probably will notice. I do that on purpose, because the whole point of what I want to do, I want to scare them enough that they run away fast and, like, quickly. I have to be very careful, because there's a lot of A lot of tall shrubbery in this one. With there being a lot of tall shrubbery, it also means, of course, that they can also run. So now, one of them just did something to... Yeah, I'm undetectable, but they definitely see me coming towards them. Yeah, he got healed by someone. This character I always found funny because he's, of course, based off of Leatherface, but I just found it funny because they made a character based off Leatherface with the hillbilly, and then they had got the okay to put Leatherface in the game. I love how she just thought she could just sneak up behind me and just like start like unhooking him. I know the other one's still around here. They're both still around here. I'm just trying to keep them both off him. I hear the one. I want him down to a second state. Shit. I didn't even realize they got that many done already. Holy shit. figured this one ran down here to get this door open. Yeah, they got the other door open. The chainsaw attack needs more homing, because... There we go. Now one of them escaped already, but there's still the other two. I know the other one's very close to her here. Because I seen it looked like, I can't remember if that's that. Is that Jill or... Cause it's either Jill Valentine or the, crap. Nice, the other one escaped. Bullshit. Ugh. The time to pick people up when they're in a dying state is way too quick. I should have weighted down the timer more and made him panic, but like, yeah. Not too many good matches tonight, but like, I'm so used to playing the Dark Lord and Trevor, like, over the last few weeks, like, trying to do this Castlevania Battle Pass before. So, like, I'm, like, so rusty with everyone else. I need to start building up characters and start unlocking shared perks and stuff so I can get, like, a nice, like, good loadout done for this. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed tonight. Like I said, I wasn't going to do it too long because I've just been kind of drained today with everything. But, yeah, see you around next week. Next week, I probably won't decide. Like, I still might do another Dead by Daylight, but I may switch it up because there is a couple other horror games I've had on my, I've gone through PS Plus and stuff. I was, like, kind of waiting for it to play, so I'm just kind of like, I should get eventually through them, but yeah, we'll see. We'll find out there come next Friday what I feel like doing. But yeah, hope you all had a good day and have a good night too.